The popular anime My Dress Up Darling just aired its final episode, and there's more to it than just fan service and good animation. However, there's 2 reasons you might not want to watch. So let's get into those things along with the 5 reasons it's fantastic, to see if its first and second season are worth watching for you. It's clear from the first scene that My Dress Up Darling is about passion, and not the romantic or sexual kind. Every story arc explores how people will spend time, energy, and money to do something just for the love of it, and it's a wonderful thing that brings people together. This leads to the first reason to and not to watch. If you like cosplay, anime conventions, and general weeb culture stuff, this will be relatable and easy to buy into. Conversely, if you aren't really into those things, it's going to be a lot harder to care about this story. It never strays very far from its premise. The other main aspect is the relationship between Gojo and Marin. There's a lot to talk about here because this makes up the emotional core of the story and is the second reason My Dress Up Darling is worth watching. We get to watch Gojo, a very shy and socially awkward kid, grow as circumstances pair him with a quirky and spontaneous girl. He is very skilled at making outfits due to his family business of making Hina dolls, and she has all the drive to cosplay without any of the skill to pull it off. It's a very nice setup for romance because they benefit each other. Getting into the actual romance is slow, but it's built up so well, you really root for them to become a couple. It's incredibly cute and wholesome. The third reason this is really good is that the comedy is one of the most underrated parts of the show. I've never heard anyone talk about it, but My Dress Up Darling is actually very funny. It's not like it has laugh out loud, over the top gags, but there's a ton of character and situational based comedy. It's more often sincere, so when it does throw in a joke, it's really effective. The many parody shows and games within this world that they cosplay are also very fun and cover a variety of genres. Number 4 reason to watch is simply the animation. It's incredible, often movie quality stuff. It's subtle, beautiful, and conveys so much. Some episodes definitely had a lot more time put into them than others, but there isn't a single moment the show looks bad. Before we get into the last reason it's worth watching, let's get into the second reason it might not be. The tone throws me off a little bit due to the extreme fan service. Sometimes Marin is basically naked with Gojo. He gets nervous and distracted, and especially considering how sheltered he is, it makes sense. But later, he'll be totally oblivious to the sexual position he is in, and then Marin will get flustered when she is usually the oblivious one, and it just feels like an inconsistent vibe. There's a lot of fan service in the show, but it fades out as the story goes on. Some things are like dealing with shaping your body for cosplay, which isn't really fan service because it actually has a reason to be included in the story, while other things are just camera angles and absurd situations that are obviously only here for one reason. The fifth and final reason to watch this show is all of the second season. Basically everything I didn't like or was meh about in the first season is better in the second. It feels more mature, more heartwarming, and more interesting. There's also a much bigger emphasis on the many side characters who give more development and add a ton of new dynamics to Gojo and Marin's relationship. Overall, My Dress Up Darling is a really chill slice-of-life romance that only gets better as it goes on. The characters are great, and the details it goes into for professional cosplay are really interesting. If you want a show like that and don't mind the fan service, My Dress Up Darling is a great watch. It's a B-tier show and it's an 8. Thanks for watching. If you want, frankly, an even better romance anime, check out this review of Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai here on the end screen. And if you found this video helpful, please press like so more people can see it. That's all for me. Jamio.